welcome to today's lesson. Today we'll be looking at nutrition and lifestyle. Okay. Our body system requires food to keep growing, is it not? Yes. Food and water are essential for human survival. Very, very important, okay? And the recommendation is that we should eat at least 3 times a day, is it not? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is it not? Yes. And take main snacks between main meals, okay? In the standard way, there are 7 main classes of food, and these are the fat, you have your carbohydrates, you have your protein, you have your minerals, you have your vitamins, you have fiber, and then you have water, okay? All these nutrients are very, very important. And certain countries such as Canada and Nigeria have placed a guide to show you how to eat a day. Okay, for example, this is a Canada food guide. They are advised to eat this following food. In Nigeria, it is quite different. You have 5 of them. Okay, and then they advise you to eat fish. Good, eat it very well, but don't eat too much fat and oil. They advise you to eat vegetable. Good, and drink a lot of water. Okay, and also advise you that when you are eating, you should consider the following. People who do too much work, people that do all this hard labor, okay, we call them manual labor, they need to consume more food than those who do secondary work, okay? Somebody that is pushing wheelbarrow or is carrying block, okay? You need to eat well, eat more than somebody that is, singing. Maybe he's a singer or a dancer, okay? You should limit fat intake from animal food. You should don't eat too much of oil meat, okay? It will increase the cholesterol to affect you, and then start having chest pain and all those heart or cardiovascular diseases, okay? And then the diet should contain as wide a variety of food as possible, okay? You should eat cereals such as your rice, your maize, and all those other food, your legumes like your yam, your root tubers, your fruits, and then your vegetables. You should eat fish, lean meat, okay, local cheese. You should limit the intake of salt. Too much salt is not too good. Bouillon cubes, and then too much sugar is also not too good. Okay, then you should liberal consumption of whatever fruit is in season is encouraged. You should eat fruit as you like. Okay, eat good fruit. As they are coming and going, keep eating. That is Nigeria recommendation for you. Although we have all these recommendations, we still have people eating unhealthily. Okay, some will eat and eat and eat too much of fat and become obese. Obese occur when you become very fat, like this my guy at my right hand side. Look at his tummy. Are you seeing it? He's not doing exercise so that he can reduce. Okay, it's mostly caused by bad eating habits. Okay, obesity has become a large problem in North America, not in Nigeria. A major cause of obesity is that people are not eating the recommended portion as suggested. Okay, you find somebody eating fat, and he's not doing anything. At the end of the day, what will happen? It becomes very fat, is it not? It's not good. So we must learn to eat properly. Okay, why is this happening? Some of them don't cook. They go to restaurants and eat, and restaurants don't follow these rules. Okay, they don't follow these rules. Yes. Even though the daily food guide is available to provide information about proportion sizes that people are supposed to eat, people do not keep track of that amount of food they are eating, okay? People are unable to tell the difference between portion sizes when they offered in various sizes or different ways at a multiple location. The most accurate way is to measure, and people don't have time to measure it. Yes, that's the truth. Now, the food we eat or the caloric intake is very important for us. When I say caloric intake, I mean the energy that the food we eat generates. Okay, that is where obesity starts coming from. Let's say your body uses 2,000 or 3,000 kilocalories for a day, and the food you are eating is producing 5 to 10,000 kilocalories a day. That leaves your body with what? 7,000 to 8,000 unused kilocalories. This is converted back into lipid, which of course is energy and is a fatty product. If you don't use them, accumulation over time will lead to what we call what? Obesity. Okay, you become very fat. Furthermore, people have to ensure that they are finding time for physical exercise in their daily routine. With physical activity, people will be able to make sure that they are burning away any excess calories that they may have consumed throughout the day. Okay, another way to avoid that, since you are taking more calories than you are spending, is to carry out what? Body exercise. Let's look at exercising and technology. Okay, imagine for a moment a bicycle that is left in a storage or over the winter months. You didn't touch the bicycle for months. All of a sudden you carry the bicycle and want to ride it. What will happen? You will have problem with the bicycle, is it not? Yes. It is the same thing with we human being. Okay, it is the same thing with we human being. When we do not do exercise over time, we become like that bicycle. When I ride the bicycle, discover that the chains are rust, to be making noise. Many of the functions will be failing. It is the same thing with we human being. We do not what? Carry out what? Exercises. Now your musculoskeletal system is responsible for allowing your body to move. Muscles are made from what? Elastic-like tissues that require constant usage in order to perform at their best. Okay, exercise is just as important for the human body as healthy eating is. So it's not just enough to eat healthy, it's also important to do what? Exercise. But we discovered that over the past 10 years there have been a decrease in exercise activities. What is causing it? Technology. Say technology. As technology is improving every day, most of all these exercises are what? Declining. Why? Most kids enjoy entertainment. Somebody will prefer to stay at home, watch football, play video game, that will go outside and play football and get sweat. Is it not? Yes. You will prefer to play video game, sure, sit down in the AC and get fatter, or you keep adding weight. Is it not? Yes. Kids are not only the ones who are also suffering from this technological epidemic. Okay, adults are also being affected. How? Most of the adults where they work, they don't have time. You discover that you go to work in the morning, you come back in the evening. Where are you going to do exercise? Is it at night? No, you are tired already. So our work is a problem. And if you say you want to stop the work, there are 10,000 people waiting to take your position. Okay, so it's a major challenge why most of our parents don't do exercise. Okay, but you, if you have the time, ensure that you carry out what? Exercises. Spending time with family has become a thing of the past. It seems our lives have become more about working and less about what? Living. That is how we have seen it. You see it now. So what effect is all of the lack of exercise and increase in technology having on your body? Because you don't do exercise, what will happen? You get stressed up. And when you get stressed up, these are the signs that will follow. You will lack sleep. You will not be eating properly. You will not even be able to focus properly. Okay? You will have headache. You have mental disorder. You get angry easily. You don't remember things easily. Physical ailments. You get sick. And then higher chances of getting what? Sick. What are the physical activity that helps healthy growth and development, prevent chronic diseases, make us stronger, give us energy, decrease stress, prolong independence as we get older. So when we carry out exercises, we are likely to live longer and stronger, happier and better. Okay, so it is very important that we consider this. Even though technology has allowed us to communicate with people all over the world with the touch of a button, and that is a very great thing, but we must remember to incorporate physical activity in our daily lives. Get outside and be what? Active. It's very important to carry out what? Exercise. Let's watch this video and learn more about the importance of what? Exercise.
Exercise is great for the human body and can have many positive effects. We aren't talking about running marathons, the Ironman, or a 100-mile race. Just regular, consistent exercise like walking or skating or any form of exercise for about 20 minutes. Here are some benefits of this exercise. The brain. First, it increases the size of the cortex. It increases the blood vessels in your brain. It helps increase the size of the hippocampus. Secondly, on a cellular level, it increases the number of the mitochondria in cells, and this increases the energy of the cell. In the circulatory system, it strengthens the heart muscle, increases the size of veins and arteries, and the flexibility of these. And it also increases the amount of oxygen your blood can carry. In the respiratory, it strengthens the diaphragm and the intercostal muscles, which helps increase the lung efficiencies, or the tidal volume. It also increases the number of capillaries surrounding the alveoli. Each of these will result in more energy, more stamina, and overall increase in your health.
Welcome back from this video. I believe from this lesson you now know that balanced diet is a very, very good meal for the body. Okay, and you know that obesity is caused by what? Too much fat in the body or too much energy in the body as a result of poor dieting. And eating the right proportion of food is very important. Exercise is very important to the body, and technology is very good, but we should not allow it affect our health. That now brings us to the end of the lesson. Remember to do your quiz. I'll see you in next class. Stay safe.